20 miles away to the northwest is Groton, Connecticut, home of a U.S. submarine base. And it's entirely possible they were smuggling Nazi gold, scientists, and everything else via submarine across the Long Island Sound to a secret subterranean submarine base underneath the complex.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
I get it. Actually, that's a really Joe with the breakthrough theory. That's a really good theory.
Oh, absolutely, totally. But because when you think about it, why would they pick this particular spot? It's in such a populous area. Even though for the area, it's somewhat deserted, but it's such a populous area. You know, why don't they go out somewhere in New Mexico, in the middle of the desert somewhere? Well, think about it. What's 20 miles away? A submarine base. I know it makes no sense. But.
No, actually, I mean, it makes more sense than a lot of stuff we're going to talk about tonight.
Well, I think that when you're talking about 12-level underground complexes, I think a secret subterranean submarine base is kind of a necessary thing. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I agree. Interesting. So here's the story, kind of. I'm sorry. Here's the theory, the kind of overarching theory of what happened here or what was happening here. I don't know. There's a lot of these. This is the one that I like the most. I feel like there's a lot here.
So you're going to lead with your favorite and then just trail down from there?
Yeah, I mean, the rest of them are just kind of like weird assertions. Like nobody has spent very much time to kind of give anecdotal evidence or anything like that.
The rest of them are assertions? This one isn't?
Well, okay, this one is too, but there's anecdotal evidence that goes with it. Whereas the other ones I can bullet point down.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah.
So, on or about August 12th, 1983, all credible stories start with on or about. Just throw that out there. A porthole in time, quote unquote, was created which allowed researchers to travel anywhere in space or time. This was developed into a stable, quote, time tunnel. Because of this...
Which went to a single point in the past?
Well, no. They could kind of control it, maybe. It's unclear. There are two kind of variations on what happened specifically because of this. In the first instance, they both kind of have the same thing to kind of have... Well, let's just start talking about this.
Okay.
All right.
So because of this time tunnel...
Oh, by the way, was this a really long tunnel? I mean, did you need like a golf cart to get down it?
Joe, will you stop it?
Sorry.
Because of this time tunnel, either the time travel project at Montauk interlocked in hyperspace with the original Philadelphia experiment in 1943... The story tends to go thusly. The USS Aldridge, that was in the Philadelphia experiment, I guess?
Yep.
I don't know. Was drawn into hyperspace and trapped there. Two men, Al, how do you say his last name?
Bielek, I think.
Bielek and Duncan Cameron both claim to have leaped from the deck of the USS Aldridge while it was in hyperspace and ended up, after a period of severe disorientation, at Camp Hero in the year 1983 at the Montauk Project. They claim to have met John von Neumann. That's how you would say that, right? That's how I say that.
Or John von Neumann.
It's Von.
Von Neumann.
He's a physicist and mathematician. He died in 1957.
But they met him in 1983.
Met him in 1983. Just calm down.
No.
He apparently, that scientist, von Neumann, also was apparently connected to the Philadelphia experiment. So the claim is that they actually, in Montauk, the time tunnel opened up into the Philadelphia experiment. Maybe. Apparently, the origin of the Montauk Project dates also to 1943 when radar invisibility was being researched aboard the USS Eldridge. I don't know. It's kind of this modge podge of story that I can't totally tell.
Here's the easy way to think about the Philadelphia experiment.
Yes.
They wanted to figure out how to make a ship invisible to radar. Mm-hmm. They did some kooky science, and some kids in a van got involved. Okay, no, that part's not real.
No.
They have a dog.
But they accidentally made the ship disappear for a couple of moments. It completely went invisible to the naked eye and radar. It traveled through time, and then it zipped back to where it came from. And people were dead because they had fused with the ship or were completely loony.
Yeah, mentally unfit.
That's the simple Cliff Notes version of the Philadelphia experiment.
Sure. So apparently, where the ship ended up was the Montauk Project. Apparently, it.
So that would explain a lot, though. So when it disappears, that's because the Montauk thing is causing it to go like whoop.
And I can't decide if the theory is that the Philadelphia experiment caused the time tunnel opening, or if the Montauk experiment caused the USS Eldridge to